Hey everyone, and welcome to Top Think. Today we're going to learn about 10 habits that women find attractive in men. Now let's begin. Number 1, an orderly lifestyle. Women are attracted to men with a regimented lifestyle. You keep a balanced budget, you pay attention to the food you eat, and you build healthy habits. But why do positive routines make you more attractive? Women are attracted to men with a strong sense of discipline. You have enough self-control to avoid impulsive decisions. You're reliable and mature, and she knows she can depend on you because you have enough discipline to do the right thing. Sometimes that means showing up when it counts. Other times you prioritize long-term goals over short-term gratification. In either case, you don't let your emotions get the best of you. Instead, you work hard to keep every aspect of your lifestyle well-balanced. Don't worry, you don't have to be perfect. You can make mistakes like everybody else, but women are attracted to men who work hard to improve their habits and their lifestyle. Number 2, trusting behavior. Are you jealous or possessive? A little jealousy isn't a bad thing. Sometimes a woman wants to make you jealous. She wants to know that you still care about her. But in general, jealousy is a sign of distrust. If you're worried she's going to hurt you, you may not have faith in your relationship. At its worst, jealousy makes men possessive. A possessive man exerts control over the women in his life. He doesn't trust her to prioritize their relationship, and that distrust negatively impacts their emotional connection. Women value the trust you give them. They're not attracted to possessive, jealous men because they want to be trusted. If you want to be more attractive, trust the women you meet. Don't let your jealousy get the best of you, and don't try to control their behavior. Instead, relax and have faith because she needs to know that you can trust other people. If you don't trust her, she'll find someone who will. Number 3, individual value. Have you ever heard this piece of advice? If you want to be attractive, act like you don't care. A carefree attitude may work on TV, but real women don't want to be ignored. They want to feel valued. They need to know that they're important to you. That's why truly attractive men shine a spotlight on the women they date. They rarely talk about themselves. They ask plenty of good questions, and they take a genuine interest in her life. In other words, you're more attractive when she feels attractive around you. Women are drawn to men that make them feel good about themselves. She should feel happy, secure, and confident when you're around. She can be her true self around you because you're genuinely interested in her as a person. So, if you want to be more attractive, show her that you care. Let her know that she's interesting and important to you, because acting like you don't care is only going to push her away. Number 4, attractive control. Women are attracted to men who confidently take control. You have the courage to take the lead and the self-assurance to make decisions, but taking control can be tricky. Overly controlling men can be intimidating, possessive, and disrespectful, which scares many women away. But if you're too passive, then you may seem insecure or unattractive to the women you meet. So, how do you take the lead in a way that's both firm and respectful? Here's a good example of what attractive control really looks like. Imagine you're eating at a restaurant with a woman you're attracted to. Before the waiter arrives, you ask her what she wants to order. When the waiter stops at your table, you take the initiative and you order for the both of you. This is a perfect balance between respect and control. You're asking what she wants, but you're not afraid to take the initiative. You're being respectful of her decisions while you're communicating confidence and security. And if you can do that, any woman will find you attractive. Number 5, romantic investments. Women are drawn to men who care about her happiness. She's looking for someone who plans romantic outings and sends spontaneous messages. Every romantic gesture demonstrates your willingness to invest in your relationship. In other words, by investing time and effort, you're telling her that she matters to you. You're thinking about her, making sacrifices for her, and investing resources into her because you care about her happiness and well-being. That's why women are attracted to men who plan ahead. She wants someone who considers her interests and plans something she might enjoy. It doesn't matter what you do or how much money you spend. What matters is the amount of thought you put into each romantic gesture. At the end of the day, she wants to know that you're thinking of her. She wants to know that you care about her interests and her happiness. So think about every date and every gift. Show her that she's special to you, because women are attracted to men who make investments. Number 6. Patient sympathy. Are you a good listener? Many men think they're good listeners, but your bad listening habits may be scaring women away. For example, men think it's their responsibility to help women solve their problems. You listen to what she has to say, not to empathize with her experiences, but to fix the issues in her life. That's not what she's looking for. Unless she asks for your advice, she doesn't need you to solve her problems for her. Instead, she's looking for someone who lends a sympathetic ear. Women are attracted to men who are engaged and empathetic. Listen to her problems, sympathize with her feelings, and show her that you are on her side. That's all many women expect from the men in their lives. She wants someone who actively listens without telling her what to do. Number 7. Expressive confidence. Are women attracted to stoic, broody personalities? In movies and fiction, women are drawn to men who are serious and intense, but in real life, a stoic attitude does more harm than good. Women are attracted to men who freely express their emotions. She isn't looking for someone who's cool, carefree, or emotionally unavailable. Instead, she wants someone who smiles and laughs, someone who's happy and confident, because your happiness makes her more confident in herself. Imagine you're spending time with a woman who never smiles. How would that make you feel? You may think she's bored or uninterested. You may feel insecure. If she's suppressing her emotions, you may begin to doubt yourself. But on the other hand, if she's smiling and laughing, you'll know she's having a good time, and that gives you the confidence to be yourself. So don't be afraid to express your emotions. Women are attracted to men who smile big and smile often. The happier you seem, the more confident she's going to feel. Number 8. Care for yourself. Do you have good grooming habits and a sense of style? Many men aren't interested in self-care or fashion. You don't spend time styling your hair or ironing your clothes. You wear whatever's comfortable because you know that clothes don't make the man. Instead of worrying about fashion, many men obsess about their fitness, their body size, or their weight. They concentrate on the shape of their bodies while neglecting the small stuff like their hair, their clothes, and cleanliness. But women aren't looking for men who spend hours at the gym. Instead, they want someone who takes care of themselves. Why? Because men who take care of themselves have confidence in the way they look. They develop a personal style and regular grooming habits because they like themselves just the way they are. Be the kind of man who takes care of himself. Develop a regular grooming routine. Think about how you want to look and invest in your appearance. You don't have to be muscular or athletic, but she needs to know that you can take care of yourself. Number 9. Steady composure. Attractive men know when to take their time. They're busy and passionate, but they rarely seem rushed or stressed. Even though they have a lot on their minds, they know when to relax, take a breath, and slow down. Many women find this trait irresistibly attractive. They're drawn to men who are calm and composed. Not only do you exude confidence, but your confident composure is a grounding force for the women in your life. Composure also demonstrates a strong inner self. You know who you are, you know what you want, and you're not in a rush to get there. In other words, you have a greater appreciation for life's little moments. Women feel attracted to you because you force them to slow down. You encourage them to live in the present. She may feel like she appreciates life when you're around, all because you stay calm and composed. Number 10. Passionate foundations. Desirable men are always working on something. They fill their lives with projects, hobbies, and goals. They're never bored or lacking something interesting to do because they're always pursuing new interests. They're steadily gaining knowledge and expertise. They're learning new skill sets and making new connections. They're growing their understanding of the world, gaining diverse knowledge and wisdom. Unsurprisingly, your passions and skills make you attractive to all kinds of women. Women are drawn to your interesting stories, your worldly knowledge, and your impressive expertise. Not only are they attracted to your ambitions, but they're inspired by your broad interests. For example, she may feel motivated after watching you confidently pursue your passions. In other words, she's attracted to your strong sense of passion and purpose. She wants a man who's confident and disciplined, someone who values themselves and takes risks. She's drawn to your inspiring ambitions, and she likes that your life revolves around goals and dreams. By building your passions and finding your purpose, any man can become irresistible. Hey, thank you for watching Top Think, and be sure to subscribe because more incredible content is on the way.